Hello guys, it's Colin Danuke here. And as you can see, I'm back playing ArcheAge. Well, it came out about a week ago. I started out with my friends. I'm hopefully going to get them over to this server. We started out as all founders. We did pay the $150 each, and then they released new servers. We couldn't find housing on our server we were on first, so I switched over to this one. They're still at that other server. I'm hoping to get them over here eventually. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and start recording ArcheAge since I am putting so many hours into it. So I thought, why not go ahead and start recording ArcheAge. As you can see, I am part of a guild called Police. We are expanding extremely fast, and we do have an island. And we have extremely nice members who are dedicated enough, or should I say nice enough, to help me get to where I am. I didn't really know a lot about it, so they did help me get to where I am now. So far I have built a thatched farmhouse. This thing requires so many resources. Oh, just so many resources. It requires 10 stone packs, 5 iron packs, and then 5 wood packs. That took me insane amounts of time to put this up. And I would say, yeah, it's worth it. I like it. Looks good. I get free water. I'll go inside and let y'all see what I have. Nothing really placed down yet. Just here. I haven't even bound myself to the house, so I need to go ahead and get. Let's see what it says I need. Let me block some more gold spam. Gold people first. Alright. And this game is free to play for anybody who wants to play it. It's free to play, and there's an option for you to go paid. You don't have to. Just an option. I need memory ink. That's why I can't bind myself here. That's what I'm about to go to the general store and get. I did find a good housing spot or lot that nobody really is taking right now. As you can see, all this land behind me is still free for housing. There's a lot of land on the hill and a lot of land up there. But let's go ahead and go back over here. I'll show you a little bit more around. I've built the first scarecrow that you get from doing the farming quest. I built him, which you can build about 4 trees on that, or a bunch. I think it's like I counted it like 21 cotton in this area if you maximize the use. And then I got the large scarecrow farm from him, which as you can see, there's compared to these 4, there's like 4, 8, 12, 16. There's 18 compared to the 4, so it's a huge increase in production that you can do. And then I also built a house. Why not? Built a house, then I looked at it and I saw the thatched farmhouse, and I was like, I want that too. And I couldn't decide between which one, whether to destroy this one and build that one, or just keep this one. I was like, why not have them both? So that's where we're at. I have them both. I have a bunch of cotton ready to be picked. Don't really, as you can see, I have 754 cotton. I have been doing a lot of it, so I don't really want it. I have about a 200 iron ore, give or take 35 water buckets. I am a founder, so I did get the founder stuff. I did dye my gear gold, just to be a little bit more unique. I didn't like the original look of it. Tried red. Red didn't look too good, went gold. So far, what I've done in game, if I've done all this housing, mainly I've got to 25 by all mainly housing. And I did build an owl mailbox, so if I get sent mail, I can receive it at my house. And let's go inside this house real quick. Hop off him. Open the doors. We're going in. Here, get in there, pet. Alright. As you can see, I did build a bed. It does help you recover labor points, because when you're doing what I'm doing right now, building all this, it's not cheap. Your labor points will be gone. I've taken like 3 labor potions already. Like every 12 hours, I spend some of my patron points on labor potions, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Wouldn't have enough labor points. Let's close the pet in there. I'm just kidding. Let's unsummon them, resummon them. Alright, let's get on them. Let's head to town. See, we have had that. And I mean, I'll show you a little bit. I do have this, which everybody's like, oh, it's so nice. This is really, this farm cart that I'm about to spawn, it's really nice for doing trade packs, which is how I got most of my money, taking trade packs from here across the map. I don't really go to other continents with the trade packs because it's a lot more dangerous. Unless I'm with some more people from police, then I might be willing to risk going to another continent. But for now, I just don't feel the worth. It's really worth it. Just personally, when I can take this farm cart, get 3 trade packs from one place and transport them to another side of the map. And this is a really nice machine. You can carry 3 trade packs. You can have one right here, and also one on your back. So that's really nice how that works out. Let's get rid of that. I do have a boat too, a harpoon clipper. It's really nice. I think a couple other people in our clan guild slash thing have one. It's, let's see what it's called, a guild. Have one right now. And I do have 351 logs that I'm about to log out and show y'all about how much XP I get. I mean, I've gotten to basically 25 off crafting. That's really how it has been. I've done a little bit of questing. Really hate the typical MMO questing. I really liked how they implemented in this, how you can craft and get XP. Lots of it. I do have strawberries too. I am hoping to expand my horizons, is what I'm gonna put it, after I buy some seeds. I don't want any more trees, and now I want seeds. I want seeds. But the deal is, what kind of seeds? Let's look around. We get some pumpkins, some carrots. I don't know. Out of all the seeds I could get, it's insane. It takes way too long. I generally try not to plant stuff that takes over a day because, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not waiting a day. I'm kind of impatient. Kind of, really. We're gonna change that to really. Let's see. What's turmeric good in? And as you can see, what I'm looking at is the climate on everything. Arid. I'm not in the arid place. I'm in a temperate. So it's not. It'll take longer for it to grow here than rather it fills into temp or arid places. So let's see. Is this an arid? Yeah, it's an arid. You know what? Oh, it's corn. Temperate. We're gonna go ahead and get some corn. And when I buy stuff, I generally buy it in 30s. If you can't afford 30s, I mean, really try to afford 30s. And if you heard that, that was my firefighter radio, as I've told you in other videos. So let's head back and get these planted. Then we'll get back over here. And let's see. Let's go ahead and tell them. I do have cotton. I like to let them know what I mean, I generally try to help the guild as much as I can. Look at all this planting space. As you can see here, it shows you my boundaries. Where I can put probably, like around this house I have a lot more space I can use. In here I don't have any. Because I probably have enough for a couple of these in there. But no more for trees in that one, no more for trees in this one. I can plant a little corn over there. I'm going to generally keep... gonna get a corner over here, and I'm going to go ahead and start planting some corn. Because corn is corn. And I'm trying to... If anybody knows, like, I really want to use the farm cart to water things, I'm probably going to have to look up a YouTube video, see how to do that, but... For now, you'll just see me planting this stuff down, trying to get it all accurate. Some of the pros and cons of this game, I would say, is if you do not have Patron, you're gonna wait in queue for hours. That's just how, I mean, that's generally how a game is when it releases. It's gonna be big for a couple weeks, a couple days. This one's probably gonna be big for a couple weeks because it's amazing in what you can do with the crafting. I am thoroughly impressed. I've never seen a game where you can craft like this unless you go to RuneScape. If you put RuneScape and combined RuneScape, Ion, and RuneScape, Ion, there has to be another RuneScape, Ion, and God, I don't remember another game. But if you combine RuneScape and Ion, you'll most likely get this game. Where crafting is Basically, it makes all the best items. That's just how it is. And you can fight world bosses like in Ion. In this one, with a group of people, you can take over castles. Like in this one, like Ion, and you can run them, and you can actually tax people once you take over the castles. So far, I don't think anybody has really built castles. I haven't really traveled out that far to see. As you can see, I'm only 25, half the max rank. Oh man, I might need more corn. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, it looks like 30 was not enough. Not enough. But as you can, every time I plant one of these, I use, let's look. Um, oh, I don't use any labor for planting. Oh, that's really nice. I thought I did use labor for planting. I guess that's only with trees, where you use labor to plant. Let's go ahead and finish this up. I do have a quest. I have been doing the quest for the woodcutter stuff. I got the woodcutter's shoes and the woodcutter's gloves. I'm about to go over there and buy some. I think my part of my next quest is actually to get some willow trees going. Yeah, 5 willow saplings. I'll go ahead and, like I said, I buy things and I'll buy like stocks of 10 of that. Now that that's done, let's run back up here. I know that guy. I know members of Sin. I've been seeing around a lot lately. They're like huge guild. Like I don't understand how many members they have. Everywhere I go, I see a member of Sin. We rode boats around places, a couple places with them, basically transporting them to the islands and back. That's one thing police is about. We do like helping people. We hate. I wouldn't say we hate hurting people, but we do like helping people. We do like we're a big transport guild. We're gonna we can take you from here to here for a certain amount. It's cheap, but we can guarantee that you'll get there. Up to a 90%. I wouldn't say guarantee. Sometimes, you know, accidents happen. I haven't been on one where something's happened, but that's how it is. So, what was I? Okay, I need saplings. Why did my bag open? I need to get willow saplings. Let's go ahead and grab about 15 of them. Can I do that? Okay, what if I did that? No, what if I did that? Okay. If you shift left click, it gives you the option of picking the exact quantity you want. There we go, I got 15. Now I want some more corn. Stop opening my bag. Alright, I want some more corn. I would say we use 30. I think there's enough for 20 left. And then I want to go on another side and I want to plant something else. See, you never want to plant the same thing, because that's never going to end up right. So we're going to get 30 of these, 30 of oats, and then we're going to get 30 wheats. That should be good for now. I am using so much money. I generally try to say welcome to everybody who joins the guild. It's just a nice thing to do. One thing I like about this guild is they're extremely friendly and helpful. If you need to know something, or if you need to borrow money, or if you need to borrow a house because you can't really afford 15 gilda, they'll get it to you, and then you can get it back to them eventually. Alright, back to where we started. Somebody over there is growing banana trees. Pretty nice, I like them. Let's go ahead and see how long these willow trees are going to take, though. 14 hours. Alright, can't plant anything on a horse. I'll go ahead and I'll plant these willow trees. I don't want to plant it in front of my house. Don't want to ruin my view. Let's plant it behind the house. Yeah, right. Starting right back here. Let's go ahead. Right there. Just 1, 2. I just gotta get 5 of these placed at least. 3. I'd love to get more than 5, but these things are massive. Holy shit. Like, these things really are massive. And when you plant stuff, try to get them as close together as possible. Maximize space. You don't ever want to waste space, because if you can have one more plant, that can be more gold in your pocket when everything's over and done with. Okay, I must have messed up the lining on that one. No, these things are just massive. Alright, I did plant 5. I'll probably put another one right here. Just to... Yeah, I hate not being able to plant another one over here. I hate not planting enough. That's one thing I don't want to do. I'll get one more. How many sides I got? Still got 1, 2 sides. I need to plant all these. I'll get back to that later. I need to get back to my corn. That's kind of funny. I need to get back to my corn. The one thing about this thatched farmhouse that I built is the main reason is the water. Like when you're doing crops, you need insane amounts of water. And if you don't have it, it's just not going to be good. Like that water bill right there, infinite water. That is something you need as a farmer if you're going to get into the farming professions. As deep as I'm going to go into them. Like right now, I'll check my proficiency while I'm planting these. As you can see from over here, my farming or my gathering's 182. As you can see, what I do the most of, I cut wood down and I use wood to make things, as I can say, as I would say. Come on, give me the option. And I do stone. The amount of stone this place took, you can see. It got me about halfway to amateur, or halfway to the next rank above amateur, because of all the stone that I was gonna use. Okay, this is an insane amount of stuff, so I'll put another tree down right there. Like, I don't think anybody ever needs this much corn, but oh well. I'm gonna stockpile things, because in this game you can't just think about the now, you have to think about later. Because right now I may not need corn, but who knows? What if I want to turn my farm into a farm where I'm using pigs and animals and they want to eat some corn? I don't know. Or maybe the feed will require some corn. Who knows? So always prepare for everything. As you can see, this is crazy amounts of corn. Eventually I may make all my farms public. Or not public, but available so my guild can use when we get up there. Let's see, I'll put this one up here by the house again. After I finish this last corn, I will... There's a lot of space right here that I don't want just going to waste. So, tree. When in doubt, tree it out. I don't know if that's a saying. I hope it's not. That was kind of corny, but oh well. Let's go ahead and finish planting our seeds. I am looking to find I built the farm cart hoping that it can water things. I don't think I built the right one. I hope I did, but I'll look into it in a minute. Let's keep on planting. Let's not try to get away too far from the edges. It's built sideways like this so I can actually make sure I'm building in a line. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of people in this game who are just like grinding it out to 50 and like, oh yeah, I'm the highest level, but that's not really what this game's about. Like, even if you get to 50, alone in this game really won't get you far. Your best option is to join a guild, find a guild that you like, don't just join any guild. If you want to be a pirate, then find a pirate guild that you like. Let's get that off the screen. because guilds can do a lot for you. You may not think that guilds won't help you, but if you ask for help or if you ask for them to do something for you, or at least the guild I'm in is going to help you. I've like a couple people in this guild that I know that have helped me a lot are server, and I think a couple of these people I've seen a lot of, but mainly server has helped me out a lot. I've had a lot of questions for him. He's answered them for me, and a couple of people in like Mitz. His name starts with M. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Let's see if I can find his name. There's server. Mitsuhide. That's what I'm gonna call him. He's helped me out a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and finish getting these things planted. And I'll be back when they're all planted.